Hey y'all, we're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Libra. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button, so I'm gonna cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Libra. Now Libra, bottom of the deck we got the Sun card, right? So the Sun card speaks of joy, happiness, fulfillment, vitality. It's giving like a happiness, like a all is well, you know, again, bright, everything being illuminated, like everything being accounted for. Okay. First card out, we got a King of Wands in the reverse. Hey, and I look like that because I seen it flip in the reverse. Like, what the dude? Okay. King of Wands in the reverse. It's a masculine energy. This is fire sign energy. A masculine. No, they pissed off. Yeah. Somebody was choosing to operate in their ego. This is really giving somebody taking some type of action. Ego-driven action. This may have been to get some type of opportunity, a level up in career and finances. Again, instability. It's really giving some type of cutthroat energy, right? In order to get these goals met. It's like a dealing with somebody who don't care. You know, again, baby, they, yeah, gonna go for the throat, go for the jugular. What's going on with this? You got Six of Cups. So you trusted this person. This person was very toxic, very demonic. You may have had some type of past relationship or exchange or something like that with this person. Yeah. You may have given somebody something. Yeah, Five of Swords. This speaks of mental manipulation. Somebody was very determined to manipulate you. Like, you were very caring and compassionate with this person, and they was toxic as fuck. Toxic as fuck, baby. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Somebody was holding on to some type of collaboration. It's really given unbeknownst to you or something like that. A collaboration in the background. Something they were building, yeah. Ten of Wands. It seems like this collaboration has now burdened them or something like that due to some type of dishonesty or some type of deceitful energy. Somebody took some dishonest actions and they're having to live with that. They happen to carry that, walk with that. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Because they thought they had mastered, you know, the art of manipulation. And it's given now that they have gained a different perspective due to, like, having to release something or having to let something go. Like, somebody really thought that this collaboration that they were doing was going to pay off for them. But again, remember, I'm the type of person that I said that this was now, you know, so they played goofy games. Seems like they're winning goofy prizes. What's going on? Who is this King of Wands in the reverse? A King of Cups in the reverse. So, baby, somebody is acting out of emotion. It's a masculine energy that is pissed off about an opportunity. I kid you not. They pissed off. What's going on? Who is this? Knight of Cups in reverse. Pissed off. All these are coming out. Libra, what did you do? What did you do to this person, Libra? Because, baby, somebody is upset. Lovers on the bottom of the deck. This might be like a lover that you getting rid of, or baby. They pissed off, though. It's something about this mutual agreement, this contract, though. Yeah. Something about you agreeing to helping them. Why is Moon card in the reverse? Yeah. So somebody is pissed off about some type of exposure or something like that. hidden matters, again, being brought to the forefront, being illuminated. This speaks of somebody having to face their fears. Okay. 4 Wands in the reverse. So it's some type of like fighting or something like that in a home or something like that. It's something where this King of Wands was in competition in some type of home setting, or it's something, again, it's like living in a household with somebody, you know what I mean, and they don't care about the disruption that they cause to the others in the household. It's more so like a personal gain, a personal win, you know what I mean? That's how this person was operating. So it's like very inconsiderate, you know, with the way that they were handling you. It's strange though. It's really giving like a competing with you. What's going on with this 4 of Wands? What's this 4 of Wands in the reverse? Look, see? Lovers, Ace of Wands. It's something about like a competing, first of all, right? With a lover. And then you got some type of new project, like when it comes to somebody's public reputation, public recognition, the support that they receive, the actions that others are willing to take for them. Yeah. Okay. Somebody, okay. Yeah, Libra. But when it comes to this lovers dynamic, we got a new project. What's this Ace of Wands? This opportunity. What is this about? What's the Ace of Wands? 7 of Wands. Okay, so when it comes to this opportunity, that's why this King of Wands is upset. Okay, I had to stop it. My bad. This King of Wands is upset because when it came to this opportunity, it's some type of challenges. It was some type of unforeseen obstacles, you know, in the way. It's giving something caught this masculine energy off guard. Yeah, strength. And something about your strength, your ability to lead, your bravery, your courage, your power. Give me more. Yeah, 10 of Cups. This has a lot to do with your family. Your family dynamic, your support circle, where you come from is what I'm hearing. It's something about your dreams as well. But it was something exposed when it came to this family dynamic. What's going on? Your strength when something was exposed in your support circle. You have Page of Swords. Yeah. In some type of immature way of thinking, right? When it came to this person feeling like, you know, again, these personal gains with this conflict. So it's something about you still remaining strong. You still being resilient, even though, you know, somebody thought they was getting over or something like that. Page of Swords, yeah. You have a Tower to an Emperor. Yeah, so some got very chaotic. This speaks of upheaval. Yeah, okay, so some, hey, you had to hang on to your bootstraps when it came to dealing with this lover's dynamic. Somebody was very immature acting, very immature thinking, all super duper emotional, but will present themselves like this. It's like this masculine, all these in the reverse. They came out in the reverse all the way, but they want to present like this. Like they had some type of structure, some type of control, ability to start something new. Take some type of major action. This Emperor was real filled with passion. Very passionate when it came to, I don't give a fuck. Real passionate when it came to the way he wanted to be seen in the public. What's going on with these 9 of Wands, right? 6 of Pentacles sideways. This speaks of him reaping what he has sown now. when it came to these goals that he wanted to reach. Because, see, it's something with you, again, giving something to them. What's going on with this Six of Pentacles? Two of Cups. This lover's dynamic. Right. They reaping what they have sown due to them being dishonest. When it came to them leading you. They tried to lead you straight down a hole that would lead you to nowhere. Somebody had a whole lot of lies going, a whole lot of dishonesty. But they was doing, you know what I mean, an exchange. I even do you one better and tell you that the whole thing just was fake. Because if you pay attention to this, look how she got both her hands on her cup. And then look how he got one hand on his cup, but he reaching out for her cup. You see both her hands right here. She holding on to her cup, and he reaching out. He want to know what she got in her cup. Yeah. Somebody was being very dishonest. Yeah. And something about this persuasion. Like they wanted to persuade you about something with an offer. Like somebody ain't so charming no more. They got you to agree and then they flipped on you. King of Pentacles in the reverse, see? Somebody was greedy when it came to the bigger picture, what they was actually invested in. It speaks of what they were actually willing to work for. The end result. Yeah, they want to overdo it. Somebody's family is being made aware of their actions as well, too. You got a Queen of Swords here. Right, you set some type of boundaries. It's a feminine energy that may be speaking some type of mental clarity. Who's this Queen of Swords? Yeah, Two of Pentacles. Reprioritize when it came to this tower, this chaos with this lover. Okay, so yeah, Libra. Definitely came out in your own energy. It's something about, again, you setting boundaries, speaking truth. Having a clear headspace. And turning your back to this immature person. Because, again, you wasn't finna compete for nothing. If we supposed to be building together, then what are we doing? As soon as you realize, look, Eight of Wands on the bottom. As soon as you realize. Yeah, what is that, too? That's 9. Yeah, you reprioritized when it came to some type of lifestyle that you was providing to yourself. Yeah, this speaks of, you know, again, you being able to enjoy life, your comfort. 4 of Cups. Yeah. This Emperor was ignoring the warning signs that if they was to take this action, you know, it wouldn't end well for them. But what this is giving me, too, is that you reprioritize when it came to you accepting offers from this Emperor as well, too. You ain't want no offers from them at all. Yeah, you ain't want no offers from them at all. It's something with somebody being real toxic, real demonic, real lustful. Maybe somebody even was trying to take advances or make advances towards you. You know what I mean? Again, with that 6 of Cups, to get you to trust them, get you to give them something. And it's like, yeah, nah. What's going on with the 6 of Cups? Empress. See? It's something about you being very abundant. About you being very nurturing, a great parent, fertile. Some of y'all might even be pregnant. But again, this birthing it's on multiple different levels, multiple different planes, multiple different dimensions. The access that you have is different. Hermit energy. It's some type of guided soul energy is what I'm hearing. It's something with you being naive, though, about you being this Empress when you was given to this person. Yeah. What's going on with this Empress? 7 of Cups. This person had a lot of different options when it came to these partnerships. It was a lot of different illusions. You thought that something had ended, but see, what it is something ended with you. You thought that you were mirroring your person. Like, you know what I mean? Somebody still had access, still had an open door. Yeah, but they persuaded you that they was something different. It's even giving me like you may have persuaded yourself, baby, because with this Knight of Cups being in the reverse, this attitude, this overly emotional, this moody shit, like, you know what I mean? All of that was coming from all these different illusions, all these different emotional options and all the rest of that they had. They probably was doing some razzling and dazzling too. Hey, I think, you know, Beetlejuice. You remember how Beetlejuice was cutthroat? Remember at the end of the movie when he had took dude number, he had that long ass number and he took dude number. He was sitting on the couch next to the Indian dude, and he took his number or something. And the dude went in his pouch and sprinkled a little bit of the dust on his head, and his head shrunk all the way down. It's like that's how this person was trying to do your intuition. They was trying to, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. They had some little razzling, dazzling, some little sprinkle out here again. What's going on with these options? It's something with you being very abundant, though, naturally. Look, you got 6 of Swords. Yup. So it's something about somebody wanting you to be careless or be naive about the options you had if you were to leave them behind. If you were to choose calmer waters. You got Page of Cups and Justice. 3 of Wands. It's something about you having some type of, again, clarity. You receive some type of messaging, some type of, like, it's really giving me intuition, dream. It's something, a nudge, a surprise, which gave you clarity on how to get justice on this situation. Truth is, you had to reprioritize because something was too chaotic. Truth is, you had to balance the scales out and you had to use wisdom in order to do so because you weren't dealing with your regular average joker, is what you started to realize. What's going on with this justice? Page of Wands. Yeah. This Page of Wands speaks of somebody being real passionate when it comes to them taking action. It also speaks of like discovery, like a spark. A spark or something like that. Yeah, okay. It was justice for the immature action that this emperor was taking, this pretend emperor was taking. Whoever it is that's in this masculine energy, baby. Yeah. Because they weren't paying attention to the warning signs when they was doing all this mental manipulating. What's going on with this 4 of Swords? Yeah. In order to get this lifestyle with this Empress, keep you sharing with them, keep you giving to them. Keep you fighting these battles for them. Yeah. What's going on? You got the Hermit and Death card. Somebody wanted to end your soul searching. End your ability to be able to go internal. Yeah. It's really giving me, though, that when you see in the divine ain't never gonna, baby. Please. That God, that big G. Okay. Anyway. You was shown the fact that this person had all these different options, all these different investments, all the razzling and dazzling. It was so much. It was so much. They using the 7 of Cups to explain it, but baby, this 7 of Cups is real small compared to all the shit that this person had going on. Showed it to you, and you ended it. You changed it. You stopped it abruptly when you decided to release it. Leave a situation behind. 10 of Swords. Look, painful ending to this toxic ass person. So this realization that you had was actually a painful ending. It's really giving some type of okay. So you left a situation behind in order to end a painful ending for you, something that was supposed to cause some type of mental breakdown or something like that. That's this, I'm telling you, this razzling and dazzling Libra. Somebody legit was doing spell work. That was fucking with your mind, your intuition. Remember what I said? Wanted it to go like this, baby. They wanted you. I promise you. They was fucking with your main line. And I think that they realized, look, trying to lay your shit to rest. I ain't playing with you, baby. I ain't playing with you at all. Want to lay it right on down to rest. That's just like picking a fight with the divine, though. That's interesting. You know what I mean? Like, how arrogant. Well, that came out off top. In the reverse, somebody was real arrogant, real egotistical. With their action. Yeah, okay. It's some type of insecurities or something like that somebody was operating from. They fell on their own sword, and that's justice for the situation. They fell on a couple of their own swords. Everything that they planted, all the booby traps they had to go through. And now they reprioritizing as well, too. They done been knocked off kilter when it comes to this new beginning. This cup overflowing, you real passionate. You done discovered a lot of things, too, amongst how to protect yourself. This person is paranoid now when it comes to your authority that comes along with being this high priestess energy. It's something with them fucking with you, manifesting karma. By trying to hold on to whatever it is that they was invested in when it came to this contract. Thinking that they had authority, especially when it came to religious rank. See, somebody was doing exploring and celebrating, teaming up with some motherfucking magicians. With some magicians, star card energy, right? Somebody who they thought was going to enlighten them. Somebody who they thought had that secret sauce on how to sacrifice your ass. And now they got mental clarity. That they got new conflict. Because they took some type of quick action at the Seven of Swords. This deceitful shit. Masking it to compete with you. Thinking that they was getting away with it. Intentionally starting conflict. Intentionally starting spiritual warfare. Being a little baby demon, you know. And that shit changed quickly because judgment. They got caught. And we're going to put these back in. I'm going to leave them right here because it ain't even time to run through them. I still got a lot more clarifying to do. But I'm just saying, Libra, you know. Yeah. Okay. So, in order to get this new beginning, what's this collaboration about? Who they collaborate with? You got 8 of Swords, 2 of Swords. Somebody is blindfolded. It's like the blind leading the blind, baby. It's what they did. Somebody is at a standstill due to some type of mental entrapment. So they collaborated with somebody, right? Not knowing what it was. When it came to this 9 of Pentacles, this lifestyle, you know, being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Is what they did, right? Unbeknownst to you, outside of you, this was behind your back. So you're trying to cause this painful ending was what they was trying to do again. And you was led internal and shown the spell work that this person was doing. This collaboration that they had going on. The influence, like what they wanted. Again, all of that. And that's why they in this Knight of Cups energy. That's why they moody. That's why they pissed off. Because you know. Okay. You got Temperance energy, 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords. Okay. Hey. So, yeah. Temperance energy. Came through with the big healing is what you did, right? Again, with the spiritual intervention. I'm hearing something about somebody not knowing that some type of death spirit would be left with them if you was to leave the situation or choose calmer waters. And I'm leaving that right there. But, yeah. Somebody has some type of mental breakdown or something like that, though. Due to, it's something with their guidance ending. Yeah, something ended with their guidance. 3 of Wands in the reverse, their foresight gone. Delays, lack of progression, lack of foresight. 10 of Swords, again, this mental breakdown. Somebody is really surprised with what you know, this clarity. Like, I promise you. Like, they was being real immature when they thought that they was doing something behind your back. It's like, you know about all of it. Like, how far back you want to reach. We could reach into the back seat. I could open up the middle part and reach into the trunk on your ass. You know? Yeah. And somebody is now in this 9 of Swords energy because of everything that's being illuminated. Again, they fell on their own swords, and that is justice. They wanted this new beginning so bad. They wanted to do something different so bad, you know? And Divine said, well, let's do it. Let's do it type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They never expected you to regain control of the situation or have any type of authority, anything like that. Just like I said, they thought they had sprinkled that dust on your head, baby. They thought your intuition was shrinking the whole time. It was they damn head. 7 of Pentacles. They was very invested, I'm telling you, in this Ace of Cups, this overflowing, this new beginning. It's something with, like, again, this producive energy. Yeah. It's something with, like, it's something that with them looking for, them learning something. Again, and not paying attention to the warnings, not paying attention to their intuition, like just taking action. Because they felt like they knew how to do some shit. And yeah, you know, they was trying to get this 10 of Pentacles. Like, that's why they did the collaborating. They was building this 10 of Pentacles. Some type of $1 million team, some type of $1 million plan, some type of, you know what I mean? Something was supposed to be a huge, huge, huge payoff, overflowing, the gift that keeps on giving. But it seems like it's actually the opposite. Somebody is actually burdened. It's like they feel like they created extra work for themselves, you know what I mean? And they the only one that's responsible for it. They have nobody to blame for themselves due to this 8 of Pentacles, this collaboration, this, you know, apprenticeship, this working, knowing that they was doing some bullshit, but hoping one day again they was gonna get this 10 of Pentacles. It seemed like they never got it. Never got it. Yeah. And it's something about you seeing something, abandoning the situation and walking away, leaving it out in the cold to reach your own goals. Yeah. It's something about, like, something about public and you taking a leap of faith. What's going on with this 10 of Wands? 5 of Wands, right. They created extra conflict. Some toxic shit. A bunch of toxic people taking toxic action. And they stuck. They bound. They don't know which way to go right now. Things are, again, it's a stalemate. When it comes to this 9 of Pentacles, them being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. They simply reaping what they have sown in the situation and facing these challenges due to these emotions being out of whack. Them acting immature, feeling immature, acting, not learning from lessons. Again, they got creative blockages. Somebody pissed off. Whoever in this masculine energy, baby, they rah-rahing. For real. 8 of Cups. They don't know how to release themselves from this mental entrapment. When it comes to having to take these toxic actions, somebody want to walk away. But again, it's still a lot hidden there. It's still a lot that they don't know. Come along with these backfires. Somebody is learning firsthand. Yeah, this speaks of, again, somebody feeling like they failed at something. Somebody feels isolated. What's going on with this? Wheel of Fortune, and it came out sideways. Yeah, this Ace of Cups that they was invested in. I'm telling you, this shit ain't all it was hyped up to be. It's just like being a kid and saying you can't wait till you get grown, and then you get grown and you see all the shit that you didn't see when you was a kid. And you want nothing more than to be a kid again. Because what the fuck? Why y'all didn't tell me all this was going on? Maybe I would have thought it out a little bit more better. And see, that's exactly how spirit works too. You wouldn't have learned your lesson though if I had have given it all to you and gave you time to think about it. That ain't how life works. You got to make decisions on contact. You got to be here. Is you with it? Can you know what I mean? Hold on. Yeah. See? You walked away from this though, and again, the unpredicted happened. Fate happened. When it comes to this spiritual intervention, something ended. Something ended completely. Yeah. What's going on with this Wheel of Fortune? Judgment. Damn. With the Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Wands. Where the hell come from? I'm going to put her back in. We're going to see where she jump out at. But yeah. Judgment card. Again, with the spiritual intervention. When I say the divine, baby, what they say, touch not my anointed. You ain't even have to do nothing. All you had to do, Libra, was get the F out of the way. Move is what divine was telling you. And it's like you didn't hear it until it was just like that. Talk about gentle parenting. You weren't paying attention to the gentle parenting because you was in love, baby. As soon as divine said move and gave you that little nudge, get your ass out the way. You know how your mama do you? Like you don't hear me? Judgment. And this person is stuck. They suffering from delays. Again, they losing their marbles. Losing their marbles. And they surprised that, again, this mental clarity. What are you saying? That you speaking, that you know about all these immature actions. All of this conflict. All this, yeah. You know about it. Now you don't feel no certain type of way about it. They fuck that. You know, it ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Them rushing in, wanting to be ambitious. What's going on with this judgment? I want you to jump out on the table, spirit. What's going on with the judgment? Okay. Magician. Look, they tried to manifest this new beginning. What I say about that razzling and dazzling, that's why they under judgment for that spell work. You said you a magician. Get your ass in here and show me what you can do. Pull a rabbit out that hat. Oh, you ain't even got no hat on, so you's a broke magician. Look, what's going on? Look. World card in the reverse. Page of Pentacles. Something ain't over with what this person manifested. Something ain't over. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles. They was invested in a new beginning where they ain't even finished. You know what I mean? That's just like somebody trying to manifest, you know, A+ on a test. You know what I mean? And it's like they ain't even did, like you just... That might have been a bad one. How can I explain it? Give me a better metaphor. You know, I love the metaphors. Give me a better metaphor. Somebody's still building this new beginning that they was trying to manifest with this Page of Pentacles. See, when they was working, when they was so dedicated, when they was focusing with this Eight of Pentacles on trying to master this skill, and they got this first little spark, a conflict, you know what I mean? They were supposed to pause right then and actually pay attention, look around. See, somebody was so focused on what it was that they was doing, they didn't even realize like what they actually was getting into, the type of people that they actually was dealing with. See, this person felt like they was so cutthroat. You know what I mean? They done came across some folks, got them wanting to walk away now. Eight of Wands. Oh, okay, Queen of Wands. She came out. Okay. What's going on before I get in on her? Three of Swords. Okay. So, first of all, this is giving me you taking action. Somebody taking action, having control of their emotions, control of their mind, baby, and they moving forward, right? It seems like when it comes to your lifestyle, you actually took some type of action once you walked away, right? When it came to this grief and heartbreak, like something changed with your healing. Something changed. You changed something. What's going on with this Three of Swords? Ace of Swords. Got mental clarity. Answered your calling. So you was right on time. It's something about a rebirth. Again, this retreating, going through a awakening, this mental clarity, mental breakthrough. Knight of Wands, and you took some type of quick action. Very fearless. It's something with you moving forward. You expanding very quickly. Seven of Swords. See? And somebody thought that they was getting away with some shit in the past, right? These injustice, dishonesty, these deceitful ways. That's why that World card is in reverse. They still got to deal with this. You still got to work on this. It's still more healing that needs to be done before you able to get this Ace of Cups, baby. And we end up with the Chariot back on the bottom of the deck. This authority, look. Nine of Wands against the devil. You protected against this, baby. Look, devil. Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Out in the cold. What you talking about? Six of Wands. Took a leap of faith, baby, and got your 10 of Pentacles. And now you win this Queen of Pentacles, Sun card energy. To hell with who want to take some type of quick action when it comes to, you know, what they feel like they believe or anything like that, baby. You are already in this Star card energy. Somebody want to contact some type of spiritualist that they feel like have some type of rights or something like that. They trying to explore some type of way that they could be friends, link up, and they could still hold on, you know what I mean, to this, if they have not already done this. Either way it go, that shit gonna change quickly too. Because when it comes to this King of Swords, this person that feel like they got some type of authority, they gonna get their ass sacrificed. Queen of Cups, due to your routine, due to your loyalty, when it comes to your insight, your intuition, your healing, your compassion, you being vulnerable, you being receptive, that open heart that you have, that's going to fuck them up every time. Every time. Again, masculine or feminine energy, baby, you put yourself where you belong in here. But at all times, we going to know exactly what it is, and that is what it is, and it simply just is what it is, and ain't shit they could do about it. They was hating before, and now they ass really hating. Before they was able to hate up close, now they gotta hate from afar. Because you done identified that they a motherfucking hater. And you in a no-hate zone. You ain't hating. What the judge say, judgment-free zone? Yeah, you ain't on that. You ain't got time for that shit. You know? Take they wounded ass somewhere and heal for a little while. But you had the devil card jumping out like that. Somebody so promiscuous and so, you know what I mean, just goodness. Just goodness. So don't tell them shit, Libra. Get your ass on, you know what I mean, and keep on doing what you're doing, saying what you're saying. Keep your boundaries tight, you know. That's my only suggestion for you. You're doing wonderful. Keep going. All right.